that. You're right, just a mom. I'm also going to explain that a bit, all right? She does not have Bell's palsy again. And if she does, prove it. Prove it, bitch, because you're a fucking liar. How do I know you're lying? Because when you get Bell's palsy, do you know what Bell's palsy is? It's a paralyzation of the face. That's what Bell's palsy is. It paralyzes half your face. So how are you speaking perfectly normal with Bell's palsy? You're a liar. A plain-out liar. You would not be able to speak perfectly if you had Bell's palsy again. Stop the lies. That was one of lies, but that's not the lie that pissed me off. I'm going to tell you the lie that pissed me off, and I hope a lot of her people are watching this. Hey, Dumpster. Hey, Robbie. That's why she didn't come up, exactly. But that's not what pissed me off. I'm going to play for you guys what caused me to go live. And then I'm kind of like going to backtrack. She wants pity. I'm going to get into all that. And like I said, if she wants to lie to her people, that's on her. She can lie to her people all day long. That has no effect on me at all. I hate the fact that, you can't turn on a channel right now that isn't going after all of them. Like, I don't care about Betty enough that I want to hear her. Like, in every fucking channel you go on, it's all three of them. Mostly Molly and Betty. That's all you talk about. That's all people are talking about. And to me, it's like it got to the point tonight, there was nobody to even listen to because all they did, everything, they go from one channel to another talking about Molly, talking about, like, I'm over it. I really am over it. But I heard this, and this pushed me over the edge. I can't watch any of those clowns either. But listen, if Molly's people are listening, especially the ones that were on the phone with me, it is getting beaten to the ground. I totally agree, Anita. And I literally wasn't going to say anything until I heard this. If you guys, for those of you that were close to Molly, you guys remember getting that text message the first time that they went down there. And Molly had said, oh my God, I need the police. Have the police here. I kind of blew it off, but I know Goose and Candace and AV Watchman, there were a bunch of us in this chat, all right? So then, what's his name? White Boy Wasted had come out and said that Molly is full of shit and that she wasn't in danger and this was complete lie. And everybody came down on him for it. Hey, Lisa, everybody came down on him for it. And everybody said how horrible he was. Your voice, you were in that text message, that she was in a very dangerous position and blah, blah, blah. Okay? Let me show you guys what she said on her video just a few hours ago.
Not money is the root of all evil. The desire. It's how far you'll go and sell your soul.
Okay, there she's talking about herself. That's her, not Tiffany. I know she's discussing Tiffany, but Marissa, that's you. Stop embarrassing yourself, for real.
Money. That's what they don't tell you. The love.
But that's not what made me.
Yeah, you get some money on.
Welcome, Hannah.
But guess what? If your heart's not in it and what you're doing, and you're using other people's content.
She's talking about herself, completely. But again, this isn't what I'm at.
Because you lack personality, sense of humor. And you just don't have any charisma, so you gotta bring down others, right? A lot of people, and I've showed it. I showed you proof. I went up against the biggest one, and I showed you proof.
Okay, she went up against the biggest one, and I showed you proof. Listen. Hey, Max. Voice for the voiceless, listen to this, because it almost put me through the ceiling. If I could have punched her right now, I would have.
Someone who wants to talk a lot of smack, I was face to face with them. Someone who wants to start trouble, what do? They were a pussy. Burger King, you are indeed a wimp and a pussy. Even the old lady at the DA office, the little receptionist said, he's all talk. That's what she said.
So hold on. Let me rewind this again. Now, again, if you're not familiar, thank you, Onyx. If you're not familiar, she told all of us to call the police because she was so scared and that we needed to get the police there because she's so afraid that he was going to hurt them and he had a log in his hand and she made such a big deal out of it. Such a big deal. Only to hear her act like he was such a pussy. We're not even scared. Really? So White Boy Wasted was 100% right.